Siyamcela Sombambela has been sentenced to 25 years for the murders of 3 women. Bernadine Frans, Miché, Pienaar and Gizella, Minnaar were killed in Wolseley in 2020. The families of the victims say the justice system has let them down. Our reporter Monique Mortlock has more.
Judge Nuku found that there were various factors that worked in favor of Siyamcela Sombambela, one being the fact that he's a first-time offender, the other the fact that he cooperated with police at the time following the murders by leading them to where he had buried Miché, Pienaar and Gizella, Minnaar. Back in 2020, he was caught by neighborhood watch members dragging the body of Bernadine Frans, supposedly to that same burial spot where he had buried those 2 victims. Here outside court, after hearing the verdict, family members of the victims are naturally upset. They are disappointed because they wanted to see him spending the rest of his life behind bars. But Judge Nuku said because of all of these factors, he had to consider the minimum prescribed sentencing of 15 years. So essentially, on the first count of murder, he received 15 years imprisonment. The second count also 15 years, of which 10 years will run concurrently with that first sentence. For the third count, also 15 years, of which 10 years will also run concurrently. So Judge Nuku said effectively he will be serving about 25 years in prison. But to chat to us more about how just the feeling from a community's perspective, I'm speaking to Ward Councillor Jacob Zali, who's been walking a long road with the family. The family are obviously emotional at this time. So yourself, before court, you were telling me you are all hopeful, not only that the case is coming to an end, but that the judge will deliver a harsh sentence. How do you feel about this 25 years?
Let us be honest. Yes, judgment failed us. Judgment failed us enormously. President, everybody's talking about the right of women, the right of children. And today we come at the court. Guy's there was 3 cases against him, 25 years. What message must we say out there to the broader communities, to the broader South Africa? Is this judgment? Can't be judgment. Definitely not.
And we know that you've been supporting the families. You told me before court that you are hoping that now, with the conclusion of this case, that the families can find some sort of closure. Yesterday when I was speaking to the families, they were also saying they are hoping that sentencing will bring closure. Do you think that what we heard today in court is satisfactory enough for the families to find that type of closure, to actually heal?
I think the families are more broken. They are more broken after the sentence. Seriously, like I say, justice failed us today. This is a clear message that something must be done. Irrespective of the fact that there were certain issues around it, it was the first defender and all those things, really. If you look at how crucial that young ladies lost their lives, it's unacceptable.